Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lauren if you're new here, but if you're not new, hopefully you have been keeping up with my project pan, where we have only managed to pan one thing 5 months in. But you know what? I'm feeling weirdly optimistic about this month's project pan and the progress that we've made, and so is Hunter. He's pretty cute, huh? He's the real star of the show, which is why he has tantrums and knocks everything off of the table. So cute. So we need to talk about the progress that's been made. And if you're new here, let me explain just a little bit about my project pan. Now, I started this project pan in February, so that's why we're only 5 months in, and it's now July. We just finished up June. But I needed a break from project panning, and previously what I've done in project pans is I really wanted to kind of get a good idea of how I felt about the products versus trying to finish them. And that's what was different about this project pan. This project pan, I went in and I wanted to finish things. And so far we finished one foundation, and it was a small size, but we're making some great progress on some other items, and I think we need to talk about them. There's just cat fur everywhere. First up, we have to talk about the foundation. We always start with the foundation, and I do want to talk about it because it is not lasting throughout the day. As it's been getting hotter, it has been wearing thin faster, and that doesn't surprise me. I knew this product wasn't long lasting on me, but I just thought it was a product that I could finish, which is why I stuck it in this project pan. I've seen so many people finish it. And that is from, Fenty Beauty, and this is the Eaze stick, and this is in the color 4. So what I did when I first started is I put a piece of tape here where the product was like flush with the rim. So we can kind of see, and I'm gonna insert some pictures so you can see a little bit better, but we can see how much product we've made because there's like a little gap here. And if I, put it all the way down, you can see that there's actually quite a bit of product that's been used. Now, there's still quite a bit of product to go through. And I thought that I didn't love this product in winter, but apparently I really don't love it in the really hot season either. So it's not my favorite product. Stick foundations are always either a hit or miss with me. This is actually one of the rare ones that fall in between. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It just kind of wears off really quickly throughout the day, and it really doesn't do a great job hiding any sort of like discoloration. I have redness in my face. It does tend to emphasize pores rather than hide them. So it's not my favorite product, but I will say it is a nice light wearing foundation if maybe you're not looking for a bunch of coverage. I don't know, stick foundations and my skin, which is super, super dry, have just never, ever gotten along well. So we're working on it as always. And I feel positive about where we're at with it, okay? We've made a dip. We've made a noticeable size dip. So this project pan goes through the end of November. And I want to say we can finish this. I really hope so. But some products just take longer than you think. And that leads me to this product, which is the concealer. Forgot the word for concealer, but the concealer we have in here is from Charlotte Tilbury, and it is in the color 1, and it is this little potted concealer, and I've had it forever, and I've been working on it forever, and there is a dip there, as you can see. The dip first appeared last month, and now in June we have deepened that dip, and I'm really excited about that. But we're still working on it. It still has a little ways to go. It's just taking longer than I thought it would. It happens. I did add an illuminating product in here, and it's hard to track the progress for this one because it's such like a thick bottle, but I've actually been using this and then going in with the Fenty stick on top of it, and it works well. I didn't think these two would work well together. I thought it would just be too like wet on my face because I feel like the Fenty kind of sits on top of my skin versus like really sinking in and becoming one with my skin, if you will. But it actually works really well with this product. This is the MAC Strobe Dewy Skin Tint in the color Light 1. I just love adding this product to my foundations. For this one, I use it more as a primer with the Fenty stick instead of mixing it in with my foundation, I definitely spread it out on my face first because that's how it needs to be treated, very carefully, very carefully. And I think I used it like, I don't know, 10 or 12 times. We haven't been keeping count in this project pan, but I think I might go back to number of times used and tracking that because I almost liked that better because we've been measuring things, as you will see. And it's slow goings when you start measuring stuff. It's just the progress. I mean, it sounds more impressive that, oh, I used this product 20 times versus I used 1 millimeter of this product, you know? I don't know, maybe that's just me. Let me know what you think. But we are getting through this product. The story behind this is that this product launched in the UK before it came out in the US, where I'm at, and I just had to have it. So I bought it off of Selfridge's website and paid that extra fun shipping charge for international shipping. I was so excited, and then the world just exploded with illuminizers. And so I had so many to choose from. But still, we will get our money's worth with this MAC one. Setting powder, we have actually made another little dip in this. This is the Veil Translucent Setting Powder from Hourglass. It's a great product. This is the second project pan it's been in. I honestly think we have used so much of it. We are down to the dregs at this point. And what I've been doing to keep track of this one is putting a little line at each movement, if you will, each decrease of the product. So we actually have a pretty good line there from last month to this month. So I'm pretty excited about that. I do like to use powder a little more in the warmer weather to help set my makeup. I actually just watched, I think it was on YouTube, it was a short, and someone was saying, they were like, you don't need to use setting powder. You're just gonna look cakey. All you need to do when it gets hot is pat the product back into place if it moves. And I was like, if you're using your powder right, you don't have to scooch the product back. Like, the powder is supposed to set the product, you know? Like, just go in with a light hand. But I don't know, the short upset me, apparently. And I don't even use a lot of setting powder. I use just the tiniest bit, and it's really just in my T-zone to set the products because, especially now that it's hot, the under eye, oh my god, it gets so sweaty. It's so sweaty. You know it, the pride and joy of my project pan, even though I haven't panned it yet, is this bronzer, and it's from M Cosmetics, and it is the So Soft bronzer in the color Terra. And with this one, we started at 18 millimeters of product, and each month we've been decreasing by 2 millimeters, like consistently. So we are down to 8 millimeters of product. And I am just like so excited. And I'm going to pop up a before and after picture so you can see, but this is literally all we have left. So I am really proud. We are definitely on our way to finish this by the end of November. I'm not even a little bit concerned about that. I do miss my other bronzers. It's nice to have like a steady collection of makeup to pull from if I'm having a day where I'm like, I don't know what to put on my face. This is the makeup I go for most days, you know, but like bronzers, I love my bronzers and I want to use more of them. Okay, are you throwing a fit? Here, show the people your beautiful little mug. He's just purring. He's just knocking stuff off, having like the best time of his life. Oh, I love him so much. So we were working on the Westman Atelier highlighter for a little while, and I called it quits on that because I hated it and I decided it wasn't worth it. But they have recently relaunched that highlighter in the color Lit, and I kept thinking, I was like hallucinating that there was a blue sheen in this highlighter, and there is. They're advertising it as a blue sheen, but you put that on my face and you aren't seeing any blue. It's very disappointing. But anyways, we said goodbye to the Westman Atelier because it made me upset. It removed my foundation whenever I used it, no matter how I used it. It's just a messy product. And we introduced the ColourPop Light Sticks in the color Winter Nights, which is just so beautiful. And honestly, we have a long ways to go. I have used it a lot this month. I've been doing a lot of purple eyeshadow, and this is just the perfect thing to accompany purple eyeshadow, purple highlighter. It's on my face right now, and I was like, yes, we're making progress. Barely. Okay, so this started at 33 millimeters of product and we're down to 31 millimeters of product. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna have to smear it all over my body. I'm gonna have to think of something fun to film for a short where I turn purple, because that's, I think, the only way that I'm gonna finish this product. It lasts forever. How do people finish things like this? Like, it's awesome. This is actually one of my favorite products from ColourPop. Their light sticks are amazing. I do have 3 different purple ones. They're all slightly different. Slightly. Different enough that I decided to keep them all. It's a good product. It's really pretty on the face. The highlight is so pretty, and I feel like the shimmer is really like non-chunky. I hate chunky shimmer, and it just is like the right amount of shimmer. I love it. And then I can like tap it out with my finger. Oh, it's a great product. It's great. Yeah, not as much movement as I thought, but okay. So I asked in my previous month if anyone had seen anyone finish one of the Rare Beauty blushes, liquid blushes. I am trying to go through the mini one in Hope. And I was like, is it a maybe tinted packaging? Like maybe I can't see the progress. Someone let me know, no. The package, in fact, is clear. Now I just am making very slow progress. And I think the product is thick enough because it is a pretty thick, you know, liquid blush. I think it is clinging to the sides. So maybe we have a dent in there. I use it all the time. This is a beautiful blush. It's buildable, it's shearable. You can do whatever you want with it, build it up, make it lighter. Which is literally what I just, literally what I just said. It's just a great, great blush. It's a perfect color for me. I really do love this product, but I thought having a mini product in here would be a winner. And I was wrong, okay? I was wrong. The Hourglass Scattered Light in the color Reflect. It is their loose, kind of, it's packed in real good. It's their loose eyeshadow in a very champagne-y gold, very pretty. Totally forgot about it this month. I think I used it like once and then I put it somewhere and it just, out of sight, out of mind, applies so hard to me, okay? So hard. So I only used that one once, but this is the one that I actually have on my eyes. It's in companionship with something else, but this is from Fyrinnae, and this is their eyeshadow in Valhalla. And it's this really pretty, I thought it'd be more purple on the eye. It's really a pretty sheer shimmer. So I have that on my eye, and then I have, you know, a little bit of green as well. And I'll show you the before and after. I did use this one, and it just takes a while to go through. Again, you don't need a lot of product, and it isn't one that I like to wear by itself. I like to wear it in tandem with something else. Normally like a really bright color like this. I use it a lot with purples. It goes good with everything. It's really pretty, but it's just, you don't need a lot. So going through an entire, even though it's like the mini size, is just gonna take me a while, and it's so pretty. And I do wish it was a little pinker on the eyes. I feel like it's much more sheer. It definitely veers more silvery, I'd say, than pink. It's very pretty, but it's taken me a hot minute. Another product that you only need a little bit, which is why I'm never gonna finish it, is from Sydney Grace, another fantastic indie makeup brand. Love Sydney Grace. Love, 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 love their liquid eyeshadows. They're so pretty. This is in the color I Don't Know, and I know it's great and it's really pretty. It's gonna take me forever to use it. Ooh, we forgot about the eyeliner. Okay, so this has only been in my project pan for about 3 months. I threw it in because I thought I needed a winner, and also it's really old, and I would like, thank you, kitty, and I'd like to use it up. So this is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is her duo eyeliner. She just re-released this actually, which I thought was funny, but it's like, it's got a light green on one side, and then it's got a darker green on the other side. And honestly, this is one of my favorite products from Charlotte Tilbury. She makes some fantastic eyeliner. It does not budge. I just like how soft it is. It is a fantastic eyeliner. So when we threw this into my project pan in April, we were at 125 millimeters. We're down to 99, so we are making progress. And it helps that there's like 2 sides to choose from, so like you never really get bored. Meaning you could choose from either side. And honestly, I've been using a lot more of the champagne-y green. Typically when I'm at work, I like something a little bit lighter if I wear anything on my bottom line. I don't go for the dark colors typically at work. Sometimes it really depends on my mood. I'm like a mood makeup person, okay? I do my face dependent on my mood. And if I'm moody, sometimes I'll go for a darker liner. But typically I've been going for this lighter green. It's a really pretty champagne green, very, very pretty. It's great for every day and it stays on. So wonderful product, so old, so old. We've got some more eyeshadow, of course. I am almost positive I'm gonna hit pan in one of these very soon. I think it's gonna be this one in the corner, which is called Blushing Lizard, I believe. And I am so close. I swear, I thought I was gonna see pan like yesterday when I used it, okay? And I didn't hit pan, we're close. The dip is huge, okay? The dip is huge. But if we're gonna hit pan in any of them, it's definitely gonna be that one. And I'm gonna throw up the before and after picture here, but just a warning, I did add to the collection since we started the project pan. So that put me behind. And it is interesting. Some of these are a different formula. So these two up here are more of like a cream base and they wear off. And my eyelids tend to get a little bit sweaty, especially during the summer. And these ones have not had the stain powder that some of the more shimmery options have had. Yeah, they kind of disappeared. They just got melted off my eyes. So it's really interesting, like the different formulas within these eyeshadows. They're all beautiful, but some of them just last longer on me than others. And I took everyone's advice and I ended up moving one of my lip products into my purse. That's the only one we're gonna talk about because that's the only one I've been using. And this is from Benefit. And this one is just an older product. It's what's on my lips right now. But this is the moisturizing lip balm in pink quartz. And if you can see, when I roll all the way down, there is a dip in there now where there wasn't before. So I have been measuring this product and let's see, we started at 29 millimeters. We're actually down to 25 millimeters. So we've got a decent dip on there. It's a bit in my purse. It's gonna go back in my purse and live there happily. But it's on my lips now and it gives your lips like the prettiest pinky glow and still feels moisturizing. So it's a fantastic product. I do really like this. Am I gonna go through 25 millimeters in the next few months? Sure, I believe in me. I can do this. So that is the June update on my project pan. I don't know why I'm feeling better about it. I feel like the progress, we're at the point where it's like, I know some of these products are not going to be finished by the end of November. Most of these products will not be finished by the end of November. I don't know, I'm just feeling good about Project Pan. Maybe it's because I am integrating the products better into my everyday makeup routine, so I don't feel like they're so burdensome, annoying. You know, like before it was like a chore to use them. And now I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use this with something else, like the Fyrinnae, like the loose shadow, super easy to incorporate something else in with that shadow, still making progress on it. So there are some I definitely think I can finish and there are others that are just taking their sweet, sweet time. But you know, I'm feeling good about it this month and I'm gonna hold on to that positivity, use these products. And be excited for it. Yeah. If you are doing your own project pan, let me know how your progress is going because panning is hard and we need to stick together. So let me know how you're doing. I would love to hear from you below and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.